Guruve Sharanam, Namaskaram, pranams to my parents, pranams to my Param Guruji Meenatu, and I bow my head in the feet of my Guruji, and pranams to my mentor Dr. Raja sir, and pranams to my mother Dr. Jalakshmi, and pranams to all the Astroguru in the world. And I seek blessings from my Ishtadevta, Gurudevta, and as my Upasana Devi, and pranams to all the viewers. Hello all. I am Premati Dhanapal from Bengaluru. I am working as a IT program manager in a MNC, and I am a PhD scholar who is doing a research in marriage matching. And I have completed my BTech in MIT Chennai and executive course in IIM Calcutta and MA in YSAM. And I am a secretary and as a trustee of JKR Tamil Nadu. Thank you. And today I am going to talk about the medical higher education. Getting into medical field itself is a difficult task. People have to put a lot of effort. They have to give the entrance examination. Then they are getting into the medical field as an MBBS or so. It doesn't stop there. They have to go for higher study if they want to get high in their career. So what happens? For that also, again, they have to give the entrance exam. So generally, people prepare for that for a long time, and the clients comes to the astrologer asking whether can I do a higher education. That is the first question. The second question which they all ask, when I can clear the exam, when I be able to clear the exam. Then the third question which I'll ask currently, because online counseling is there where they have to choose the college and as well as the courses. They have to give around 20 courses or courses or so with along with the college name. So which course can I choose, in which course I'll get popularized, and which course will be good for me. So these are the main questions which they ask for, right? So we are going to do a astro analysis on specifically on the medical field higher education over next 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so main points what and all we have to look at it is, one is the natural sixth house, which is a Kani Rasi, Virgo Rasi. Why we have to see the sixth house? It is for the disease. Just 1 minute, I'll just selecting the laser pointer for the better view. Good, thank you. So next one is the natural eighth house, which is a Vrichika Rashi. It is mainly for the sudden event. Why sudden event? Because they will be doing a lot of operation in the surgery. And the next one is the natural 12th house, because 12th house indicates hospital. And now we are seeing the higher education, so we have to see the fifth and ninth house. And apart from that, we are specifically checking on the specialization. How we can check the specialization part? We have to check the Kala Purusha part. For example, gynecology means uterus. We have to check the 8th house, right? So similarly for ortho means we have to check the 10th, 11th, 12th house. And eye specialization in eye specialization ophthalmology, then second house. Accordingly, we have to check it. And the Baba also. Not only this, we have to check from Lagna also 6th, 8th, 12th Babas. And Ashwini Nakshatra. If any of these large or positive in Ashwini Nakshatra, that is also we can consider as a one of the connection. And this strong connection with watery sign and Rasi. What are the watery rasis? It is Karkataka, Vrichika, and Meena. These also we have to check. If these combinations are there, then they'll be reaching medical higher education. It is not only this combination in natal chart, we have to check the DBA connection mainly. This is one important point which we have to check. So here, along with the points which we have seen in the previous slide, I have taken our Param Guruji's principle rule 2. The Dasanada gives the result of the star lord and its connections. Similarly, the Bhuktinada also reflects the results of its star lord. What it means is, if my running Dasa is Rahu, Rahu will not be giving all the benefits plus and minus ups and downs. Rather, Rahu Pusita star lord is going to give all the benefits ups and downs for me. It is applies to the Bhuktinada also. Let's go to the next slide. So specifically, we'll see the gynecology. specialization, gynecology, how we can get into gynecology. What is gynecology? Gynecology is a subject where they will read about female reproductive system, and as well as including any diagnosis or any disease including that, or which kind of treatment or disorders, everything related to that, right? So we will see how we can do the astro analysis of that. So gynecology means human. Human's reproductive part is mainly the uterus. Uterus where, as per the Kala Purusha Tattva, uterus indicates the Scorpio sign, which is a natural 8th house. So at the time of admission, the natural 8th house and 8 Bhava Lord connection is required. Along with that, as we have seen in the previous slide, watery sign connection, Mars, Venus connection is required. Why Venus is required? Venus indicates human, and this is a study of human's reproductive system. So Venus. Why Mars? Mars is the lord of the 8th house, the natural 8th house. That's the reason why we have to see the Mars. Okay, let's move to the next slide. We will see the example chart there. Okay, let's see the sample chart. How we can see the find the higher education points in this chart. So this is a chart of a female doctor who has completed MBBS in 2019 in a renowned college in India. So when she was doing the house surgeon, this lady came to us and asked, can I get into the higher education, whether I'll get a seat in merit? And the next question which she has asked is, when I'll be getting it? Accordingly, I can plan, because either getting into the profession directly and doing the preparation, or shall I do the preparation? And the next thing which she has asked was, in which area I have to go, which area specialization I'll be going. So what answer which we gave is, she will be going into gynecology, and not only this, she's going to get a good name and fame, right? So we will see how we told that, right? So let's see. If you see the natural 6th house and natural 8th house, the lords Mercury and Mars are posited in 12th house, Meena Rasi, natural 12th house, and it's a Meena Rasi, which is a watery sign. And the ninth lord, right? Ninth lord Saturn is posited along with them in the 12th house. 12th house indicates hospital. And if you see, there are around 5 planets are posited here in that 5 as per Meenatu system. Ketu is the strongest planet. And if you see, the 10th Lord Jupiter is aspecting the 11th house, and Venus, which is the 5th Lord, is posited in 11th house. That means she is going to fulfill her desires, whatever desire which she has on the job, she's going to get the fulfillment. So that it indicates. And not only this, the 10th Lord Jupiter is aspecting Manokaraka moon. And this is a strong Manokaraka moon. How? If you see, the moon is in Punarpusham third pada, Punarpusham third pada, which is a Uttama Tregana. As per our Param Guruji, any planet posited in Uttama Tregana is going to get strong strength. So due to that, this lady herself is a strong personality. Okay, and if you see, all these 5 planets are aspecting the natural 6th lord, 6th house, basically it's not 6th lord, so 6th house. So this clearly indicates this lady is going to do the higher education, because clear 5th and 9th connections are coming, as well as 8th, 6th and 9th lord connections also is there, and it is linked with 12th house, which is a watery sign. So it is fulfilling all our basic points and the basic logic, I would say, rather the points. So the logic it fulfills, and it is connected with Venus. So we can clearly say this lady can go for higher education, and specifically on the gynecology field, and she is going to get good name and fame on the profession. So this is fine seeing at the natal chart. When she is going to get that we will analyze looking at her DBA chart, because DBA condition is really important, that we will see in the next slide. Okay, let's see how the DBA connection comes. So the running dasa at the time of admission is Saturn dasa, Jupiter Bhukti, and Saturn Antra. So as per Guruji's rule, we have to see Dasana the star lord and Bhuktina the star lord. If you see in the natal chart, Dasana the star lord is Saturn itself. So Saturn is going to give all the benefit being the star lord rather than the Dasa lord here. And the Bhuktinada, Jupiter is posited in Venus in natal chart. So Venus is going to give all the benefits on plus or minus, ups and downs and the benefits here. And Venus is the fifth lord here, right? So let's see one more point in the transit. So Venus is in Sun star, and in the transit, the ninth lord Saturn is transiting in Sun star, and Jupiter is transiting in the Venus star. So fifth and ninth house connection came here because and Venus is in Sun's star in the natal chart. So fifth and ninth connection came. And one interesting point in this chart, we have seen Jupiter is aspecting Venus, but Venus is aspecting its own bhava, own house. So as per Dr. Raja sir, whenever a bhavathipati aspects the bhava flourishes. That means this lady is going to do the higher study. Not only this, she is going to complete the higher study successfully, and it is going to help her also. So this is what we are seeing it, and a strong Venus connection. So it is gynecology, and here we have to see in the transit chart 6th and 11th lord Mars is aspecting Venus, which is the 5th lord, and Ketu. We have to check the Ketu also because for this girl, all in the group of planet as per the Meenatu system, Ketu is the strongest. So Ketu connection also should come. So Ketu also is aspecting the 5th lord Venus. So basically 5th and ninth connections are coming for everything. Now the question will come. How this Ketu and Jupiter are getting the ninth house, that is Saturn connection here. If you see, Saturn is posited in the Binapada Nakshatra, so Saturn connection automatically comes for this house also as per the Meenatu principles. So hence, fifth and ninth connections are clearly coming for Ketu and Jupiter also. So due to this, we can easily tell the strong natural 8th house Scorpio and 8th Bhava Makara connected with strongly with 5th and ninth house. So due to this lady is going to get higher education, and not only this, she's going to successfully completing the higher education, she's going to get name and fame also. One interesting fact which I would like to highlight. The result was supposed to come on 31st January, which was the Ashwini Nakshatra. But as per Meenatu system principles, whenever any important event happens, the Lagna connection should come. So what we told her is the result is going to come in Revati. But what she told us, the announced date is 31st Jan, the result is going to come on 31st Jan. But surprisingly, the previous day evening itself, the result was out. It was a Revati Nakshatra, Mercury star it is, and Mercury is at Lagna Lord. The connection came because without Lagna's connection, important event will not happen. And always, whenever we see any event, we have to see the Dasha Bhukti Antara connections also. It is not only natal chart. Natal and the transit Dasha Bhukti Antara connection should come. Then only the event will happen. Let's move to the next chart. So we have evidently seen how the connections are coming as per the rules and as per our Guruji's rule. And here we have seen only the gynecology. Basically, it's not only gynecology, you can check for the other specialization also using the same logic. The only thing is you have to use the Kala Purusha's part, which is the house, and those bhavas you have to link it. If that comes out easily, we can give the astro predictions when the clients comes for the counseling. And thank you. Hope you have enjoyed the session. And I thank my mentor, Dr. Raja sir, for giving me the opportunity to give the presentation in this seminar. And as well as I'm proud to say, I'm a daughter of Dr. Vijay Lakshmi, and she has helped me a lot to prepare this. And she's my guru, and she's guiding for my PhD also. And thank you. Guruve Saranam. Namaskaram.